Now in this video, we are going to see the different classification of signals. Signals are classified into 5 types: continuous time and discrete time, even and odd signals, periodic and non-periodic signals, deterministic and random signals, energy and power signals. And in this particular video, we are going to see the first two, that is continuous time and discrete time, as well as even and odd signal. Now first we will see what is meant by continuous time signal and discrete time signal. As the name indicates, continuous time signals are continuous with respect to time, whereas discrete time signals are discrete with respect to time. So this is classified on the basis of how they are defined as a function of time. So as I said, signal x of t is said to be a continuous time signal if it is defined for all time t. And a discrete time signal is defined only at discrete instance of time. Now you can see from the figure, first one is a continuous time signal. So this is continuous with respect to time. So at all time instant, it is having a magnitude and it is continuous also. It is represented as x, and in round brackets you have to write t. Now this is a discrete time signal. You can see it is discrete in nature. So this is written in terms of n, which is a sampling instance. So at first instance you have one magnitude, and if you take this intermediate point, there is no amplitude. So this is discrete in amplitude as well as time. So this is a continuous, this is a discrete time signal. A continuous time signal x of t is said to be an even signal if x of minus t is equal to x of t for all t. So this is a condition: x of minus t should be equal to x of t for a signal to be an even signal, and x of minus t, if it is equal to minus x of t, then it is an odd signal. So this is an example for even and odd signals. Cos x is an even signal, sin x is an odd signal. Now cos x is, if you see even, it is an even signal, it is symmetric about the time axis, vertical axis, and this one is anti-symmetric about the vertical axis. Now we will see why sine and cosine is considered to be odd and even respectively. Now you see the example. You take sine signal first. You take a time instant t and minus t. So this is t. Now you consider this as minus t. Now what is the value of x of t? X of t, you take it as a. Now if x of t is a, x of t minus t will be minus a. So this is the definition for sinusoidal signal. Now you take this point, this is the middle portion. So at this portion and this portion, the amplitude is just the reverse. So you can say x of t is equal to minus x of minus t. And for an even signal, what is the condition? X of t and x of minus t is equal to x of t and x of minus t is equal to same magnitude. So you take this as x of t, this as x of minus t. Now you see this is a. So for two time instant, for t and minus t, the magnitude is a itself. So cos x can be said to be an even signal, whereas sin x can be said to be an odd signal. Now every signal, it need not be an even signal or an odd signal, but any signal can be represented as a combination of odd and even signal. Odd and even component, not signal, odd and even component. So you can write x of t is equal to x e of t plus x of t, where x e of t represents even component, x of t represents odd component. So if x e of t is an even component, then x e of t and x minus t, x e of minus t should be same. Now if x of t, if it is an odd component, then x of minus t should be equal to minus x of t. So you just replace this x of t with a minus t. So x of minus t will be equal to x e of t. That is x of t will be equal to x e of t plus x o of t, means x of minus t will be equal to x e of minus t plus x o of minus t. So you can write x e of minus t as same as x e of t, and x of t as minus x of t. That is, this is x of minus t is actually equal to x e of minus t plus x o of minus t, whereas uh, x e of minus t can be written as x e of t, and x o of minus t can be written as minus x of t. That is second equation. Now you solve these two equations. You will be getting x e of t will be equal to half x of t plus x of minus t, and x of t will be equal to half x of t minus x of minus t. So this is the equation for finding out even and odd component of a particular signal. Now we will see some examples, even and odd signal. So the first example is x of t is equal to sine pi t divided by capital T. For all time from minus t to t and 0 otherwise. So x of minus t is equal to sine, instead of t here you have minus t. So sine minus pi t divided by capital T and 0 otherwise. So sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. So it will be x of minus t will be equal to minus sine theta for minus t less than or equal to t less than or equal to capital T and 0 otherwise. So x of minus t is equal to what? Minus x of t. Minus of sine pi t by t is minus x of t. So this is an odd signal since x of minus t is equal to minus x of t. Next question. Find even and odd components of the signal xt is equal to e raised to minus 2t cos t. Now what we have to do is for finding the even and odd component, you should have x of t as well as x of minus t. So instead of x of t here, you write x of minus t. So what will be x of minus t equal to? X of minus t will be equal to e raised to minus 2 into minus t cos minus t. So it is limited to e raised to 2t cos t. So x e of t is equal to half x of t plus x of minus t, and x of t is equal to half x of t minus x of minus t. Now you just substitute, when you substitute, x e of t is equal to half e raised to minus 2t cos t plus e raised to 2t cos t, and x of t is equal to half e raised to minus 2t cos t minus e raised to 2t cos t. Now this is the equation for cos h 2t cos t and minus sine h 2t cos t respectively. So this is the even component, this is the odd component. So this entire term is written as cos h 2t cos t, and this entire term is written as sine h 2t cos t. This is the formula. So even if you don't replace like this also, it is okay. This if you write at if you stop at this point also, this is fine. Next question is x of t is equal to 1 plus t plus 2t square plus 5t cube plus 8t square. So for this one, again you need to find x of minus t. That will be equal to 1 plus 2t square minus 5t cube plus 8t raised to 4 when you replace t with minus t. Then you just find even component and odd component. Even component will be equal to half x of t plus x of minus t. So x e of t is equal to half x of t is this particular term, that is 1 plus t plus 2t square plus 5t cube plus 8t raised to 4 plus x of minus t. What is x of minus t? X of minus t is 1 plus 2t square minus 5t cube plus 8t square. Now these two terms, 5t cube and minus 5t cube will get cancelled. So you will be having the equation half 2 plus 4t square plus 16t raised to 4. Or you can write 1 plus 2t square plus 8t raised to 4. Now next is odd component. How will you find odd component? Odd component x of t is equal to, the formula is half x of t minus x of minus t. So x of t is equal to 1 by 2, 1 plus t plus 2t square plus 5t cube plus 8t raised to 4 minus 1 minus 2t square plus 5t cube minus 8t raised to 4. So you just solve this. 1 minus 1 will get cancelled. 2t square minus 2t square will get cancelled. 8t raised to 8t raised to 4 and 8t raised to 4 will get cancelled. This is correct. Minus 1 minus 2t square plus 5t cube minus 8t raised to 4. Okay, so this is 8 and minus 8 should get cancelled. Okay, so here I have written 16t raised to 4, that is wrong. Instead what you have is, you have 8, not 8, 5 plus 5, that is 10 t raised to cube. So the answer is half 1 half t plus 10 t cube. Okay, now it is correct. Half t plus 10 t cube. So this is the odd component. So the even component is, it can be written as 1 plus 2t square plus 8t raised to 4, and x of t is half t plus 10 t cube. Okay, next is periodic and non-periodic signal, that we will see in the next session.